Good morning everyone, Piotr speaking. Welcome to my weekly Forex analysis. We start with Euro USD monthly chart. The monthly candle, I talked last week that we may have some reactions in this area, in this field, as the market moved to the moving average 100. This is one point. Another point is there is a Bollinger middle band. Okay, so this is always an area where the market reacts to those lines, especially to this Bollinger middle band. I always pay attention to that. So that's the current situation. So that's not so you shouldn't be surprised with the reaction in the last week that the euro went up slightly. So that's the weekly. Let's check the that's the monthly. Let's check the weekly. On the weekly, we've got a green candle on the weekly. I talked that there is a support line based on this chart, and I said, okay, the third point as a connecting point for the support line may develop. Okay, and this is probably the case when it's developing. So I'll have to adjust this line later on. And now I can see the reaction around moving Bollinger lower band, which is what is also quite typical. And now it looks like there might be retesting, as this line placed like that is already broken. But as said, I do not rule out there will be some reaction still to the upside. So this is one scenario. The other scenario, if you check the daily chart, there might be A, B, and a C correction with this big C around 161.80, and the market respected that level very many times. And I do not rule out that something new will start to the upside. Okay, because I said a few weeks ago that this fifth wave was probably not finished. Okay, the market was not able to touch the 140 level or 140.60 level. Okay, so there might be the last final wave to the upside, as it looks like 1, 2, and 3, A, B, and a C corrective structure, and now a new wave has started. And what I've shown on a Google Plus account on my profile, this is what you could have seen on my Google Plus. And I think there is a 1 and 2, and this is another 1 and 2, and this is a first wave of the third wave, and this is A, B, and a C correction again. And the market probably started already a next move, a next wave to the upside. Okay, so I don't rule out that I will send you a signal, a long signal for this trade. Okay, so be prepared for that. If you check the 3 hours chart, this is what was happening in the last couple of weeks, and now it looks like we have started something new to the upside. So there is a divergence as well visible. Okay, you can compare that low, okay, and that low, so this area and with that area, or that low even. Okay, anyway, there is a low, and there is a low on the MECD and a higher low on the MECD as well. Okay, this is called divergence. Okay, so this is also indication for a trend change. Good. Great Britain pound, USD monthly. This candle may break through this Bollinger, through this moving average 100. Okay, moving average 100, and it looks like we have had let's check the monthly as well, the weekly. Sorry, there is the doji candle, yeah, on the weekly. This is actually a good sign, because I already sent you a short position, and actually I wrote in this position that I've already opened a position. Yeah, so should you have followed my my comment in my signal, you could have opened a position and made some money on that already. Okay, this is the stuff. I mean, maybe let's go to the 2 days chart first. This is the stuff I've shown a couple of times, and there was an area where the market was reacting. Okay, and this is sorry, this is not updated, if I'm not mistaken. 1 second. Yeah, that's the current Sorry, this platform is offline, so sometimes some of my charts are not up to date. But anyway, this is the count I've shown on 1 day chart, on today's chart, 1 day chart, because today's chart might look differently. That is the reason. It's not that it's not updated, but it looks differently. I think it's not updated. Sorry guys. I think it's not updated. There is something with this chart. It happens during the weekend when it's not online. So I would have to clear the cache, but I do not very often. Okay, good. Anyway, this is the level I've shown, and I've sent you a signal for that, saying that I'm already in a short position. And if you have followed, as said, so you could have made 40 pips, 50 pips, maybe even 50 pips. I entered at 57, and actually I've already closed some of this position, because I'm still waiting for the market to most probably to make a final move to the upside, most probably. Okay, this is what I've shown a few minutes ago here on this Google Plus profile. Okay, so I said, okay, the position might be opened at this price, and here's the explanation for that. Okay, it looks like this is an A, B, and a C, and this is an ABC. Sorry, this is a 1, 2, and a 3. This is ABC correction, and that might be a final move. There might be a final move to the upside, and the market will touch this 170.75. That would give me a completed 5 waves move on this 1 day chart. Okay, and if it's correct, and if it was the top, so we may have a 50% correction, which is roughly 1,100 pips or even more. So this is what I'm looking for. Good. Let's check the gold market for a while. There was a strong reaction. I talk about it, and now I'm actually this could be a 1 and a 2. An ABC as a corrective structure, and there is a 50 Fibo level in this area as well. So we could have a 1 and 2 and a 3 to the downside. Okay, as my monthly chart and the monthly count, it looks like it's not finished yet. We didn't have the 5th wave completed yet. It looks like so I think we may have another move to the downside. 1, 2, 3. There might is 1, 2, and a 3, 4, and a 5 could have been as well. Yeah, but in that case, I mean, this move to the downside could have been the final 5th, but I don't think it's the case. Yeah, I think it's 1 and 2. There will be a 3, 4, 5. So the market will try to retest that low once again, or break it, or even break it. So this is pretty much everything regarding gold. Great Britain pound, Japanese yen, currency pair I trade the most actually. That's the monthly situation here on the monthly chart. It looks like we are finishing a 5 waves up as well on this currency pair. If you check the weekly, let's go for the weekly. There is the explanation on the weekly. I think we had an A, B, and we have a smaller A, probably a smaller B, and a smaller C, which will give me a bigger C. This is what I've shown on 6 hours chart, and it looks like we have reactions in this area. So this is an A and a B, and I'm waiting for a C wave, and there's a strong reversal signal on candles. Okay, you've got a green candle with an upper shadow, which is outside the Bollinger upper band, and then you've got a strong red candle, and this red candle goes with a higher volume. Okay, so this is even stronger than in such a case. It looks like it's completed here in this area. Okay, so that is the reason I've sent you a short signal for this currency pair as well. So you should be in a position. This was based on this count on 1 hour's chart. Okay, this has been shown. maybe one more sentence for this chart to explain it. It looks like we had a 1 and 2. This is a third wave. Okay, like 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 5. So completed third wave, and now I'm looking for a corrective structure which may go up to 38% of this third wave, which will allow me to enter once again into my position. Yeah, or just add to that position and make some profits on that as well. Okay, but anyway, if it's right, okay, so it's a 1 and 2, a 3, 4, and a 5, so completed impulse as a 5-wave structure, then corrective will follow, and then we'll have another move to the downside. This is quite possible as a scenario. Let's check the Euro Japanese yen monthly chart. I should have it somewhere here. 1 second. Where's my? Yep, that's the Euro Japanese yen. There was a strong reversal signal based on candles. Bearish engulfing, very strong one, and I think the market is getting mature for this to complete. So either this is completely completed, or there is something not finished yet, and this something could be an A, B, a C, D, E, and a final move to the upside. Okay, so there's a triangle on the daily chart, and it looks like it might be the case. For those of you who follow my analysis regularly, and there are many of you, you should know that there was something on the weekly I talk about in the past. Okay, I said, okay, this fifth might not be finished yet. Okay, the market has not touched this level. Okay, and this is why the market may try to complete it now. Okay, and then we'll have a nice divergence on this MACD indicator as well. So this is the reason when I'm not trading at the moment with Euro Japanese yen, because if it's not the clear picture, there was only one trade I've shown based on that break through this support line, and this was one of the trades. But now it's getting more and more mature, I think, so there might be some chance to make some profits on that as well. USD Japanese yen, that's the monthly. The weekly picture is a little bit unclear. Okay, and if I see an unclear picture, I do not trade on that. So this is what you should have seen many times from me. This picture, I think this was a B wave, and the C has already started as a 1 and 2, and this is a 3 wave down, or there is something else happening. Okay, so I keep an eye on that because this is what I've shown last week, or talked about last week. It looks like a 5 waves down here, ABC with a FIBO 100 very precisely. And now 1, 2, 3, a 4, a 5 may finished, and there might be an ABC and another move to the downside. So this is pretty much like that. What I think what might be the case. But the most important thing, in my opinion, is whether this C wave will be completed to the downside here, which should give me this fourth corrective structure, because I think the 3 is in the 4, we are in the fourth corrective, and then should be another move to the upside. Yeah, so there is still a chance to complete this structure, in my opinion. That is the reason the market is so unclear at the moment, because it's in the fourth corrective wave. Okay, so I think that's everything for this week. So please follow those comments here on this Google Plus, as you will be updated with all my developing trades. So that's the best way to be updated. Yeah, very simple. Okay, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.